Morning children, and welcome back. This is class 7th, subject social science, chapter number 6 of civics. Name of the chapter is understanding diversity, and this is going to be our lecture number 2 of this chapter. As in lecture number 1, we have already discussed about media. What is media and what are the means of mass media? We have also covered media and technology and media and money. Now some other topics of this chapter we are going to cover in today's lecture. The topics to be covered in today's lecture are: number 1, media and democracy, the very important topic of this chapter. Then balance report. What is this balance report? Number 3, media and big business houses. What is the relation or what is the link between media and big business houses, means the big businessmen. The number 4 that we will cover, setting agendas. What agendas the media that set to cover the news. Number 5, the local media. So how this local media that appeared, that we'll discuss. So let's start with the different topics here. Number 1, media and democracy. Media, everybody knows that what is this media? The medium of communication. Democracy, the form of government in which the people, they have right to elect their representative in the government. Means the people have power. So what is the effect of media, or what role media plays there in democracy? In a democracy, the media plays an important role in providing news, discussing events taking place in the country. So this is the media who provides us news about the government, about the working of government, or about the different discussions that are held there with the different minister or within the government. The media provides us the news about that. Next thing, it provides information how government works, what the working is there of the government. That information also we get through media. Next thing, people can take action on the basis of these news, like public protest, starting a signature campaign, taking out rallies, etc. So on the basis of news or on the basis of information through media, people take action. If suppose any unpopular issue is there, or any unpopular law that is passed by the government, so people are there to protest. Protest means to oppose that, and they start the signature campaign. They can take out rallies, they can go on dharnas. So these are different ways by which the people, they can oppose that. So how they get the news? Definitely through media. So as through media, the people, they get information about that. On the basis of that, definitely they can protest. Next thing, the media can promote democracy by educating voters and protecting their rights. So in this also media plays very important role, that media is there to educate the voters. Media provides different information about different candidates there at the time of election. Media educate the voters that where to vote. So that is the duty of media, that, or we can say that media plays very important role there. Next is balance report. Balance means there where nothing is over or less. Balance is there. So what is this balance report? A balance report is one that discusses all points of view of a particular story, and then leaves it to readers to make up their minds. Suppose any of the news that is regarding anything, any political party or any two political parties, so it is the duty of media to show all the point of view, not only one. Suppose any of the news channel, if that is tilted towards any of the political party and that is in favor of that political party, so obviously that news channel will show the news in favor of that party only. So that is not balanced report. Balanced report is a report that discusses all points of view of both the parties. If we take this example, so balanced report, the report that discusses all points of view of a particular story and then give it to the readers and to make up the minds, means everything is included there. Writing a balanced report depends on an independent media. Obviously, if the media that is under influence of someone, so we can't expect that the balanced report they will give. So for that it is necessary to be the independent media. So now question arises, but is it independent really? The media that through which we are getting news, is it really independent? Let's see. Media is not independent, as we can see different control there on media. What type of control we can see here? Sometimes government controls the media from sharing news with the larger public. In India, it was done during the emergency of 1975 and now 1977. At the time of 1975 or 1977, there was emergency period in India, and at that time government controlled media to show the different news to the larger public, because there were the religious riots there, dange the wahan pe, that's why it was controlled. So in some cases that government can control that, and that is known as censorship also. That will discuss its definition. The second thing is media channels are controlled by big corporate houses also. So it gives the news in favor of those who give them money through advertisement. Obviously that we can say, as in previous lecture we talked, this is one of the way, the advertisement is one of the way by which media gets money or income. So media, the big corporate houses, the big businessmen, they also control media because they are there to give the money or income through advertisement to media. Next thing, censorship. As I told you about the control of government on media. So what is this? This refers to the power that the government has to disallow media from publishing or showing certain stories. So this is the censorship, means that refers to the power of government that has to disallow media from publishing or showing certain stories, in which we have taken the example of the emergency time period when government had control and government stopped media to share the different things to the public. The control of government, you can say, that is censorship. Link between media and big business houses or the big corporate sectors. So what is the link between them? Number one, media helps in advertisement of products of big business houses. That we have already discussed, that advertisement, they are the main source of income for media, and media help them to advertise their product there. So media help in advertisement of products of big business houses. Second, media help business houses to know about the programs of the government. That is also the whatever the programs the government is making through media, the different big business houses, they get the information. To media help business houses to know about the programs also of the government. Number 3, big business houses come to know about needs of the people definitely through media. Big business houses, they come to know the needs of the people, and according to the need of the people, definitely they make their product so that they can sell them in large amount. Whatever the need is there of the people, if they are making the products according to that, definitely the selling that will be increased. So that in that case also media help them to know about the needs of the people. Number 4, media gets business through big business houses. That now the second part you can say that how media is getting help. Media gets business through big business houses because media through advertisement, when they are advertising their products, the business houses, they are providing the money to them. So media gets business also through those business houses. So in this way we can say there is link between media and big business houses. Now through this picture, actually it is given there in your book also. The one question is given there in your book, in which this picture, this diagram is given, and there they ask that what is the link between big business houses and media. You can see there in the picture, on the top there are the big business houses, they are shown, and it is shown that through the media, different means of media, the advertisement of their products they are done. Okay, then media that promote their different products through advertisement to the viewers, listeners or readers, and these viewers, listeners and readers then purchase those things. So indirectly they, when they are having the information about the product through media, so media is getting money from those business houses. And media, what media is doing for them, they are giving information to the customer so that they can increase the sale. So that circle that continues. This is the link between the big business houses and media. Next is setting agenda. Basically here we read that how the different news channels or different media means of media, how they think that what should be given as a news, what should be given to the people. So that is setting agenda basically. See, the media also plays an important role in deciding what stories to focus on. Because media that really that plays very important role in that what should be given to the people for watching. That is also one of the thing. And here we can the next thing, very recently the media reported alarming level of pesticide in cold drinks. This report led to many safety standards being set for colas. Because they make the people aware about those, that's why different safety standards they being set for the colas. That is the really very good thing, that media that inform the people about different things. And one more example we can take, that how media decide that what should be covered and what should not be. Suppose there is an annual function there in your school, might be the media that do not bother even, but if there is the chief guest of any famous actor, any singer, okay, is the chief guest there in that event, so in that situation media might be interested in covering that news. So that the different things they see, that the people what they want to watch, according to that they set agenda for the different stories. Next is local media. If we talk about local media, means the locally that is present. See, what is this? Sometimes it is observed that media is not interested in covering small issues that involve ordinary people. That is really true, that sometimes some of the channels, they do not cover the news of the small issues in which the ordinary people, they are involved. So in that case, several local groups have come forward to start their own media. For example number 1, community radio is used to tell farmers about seeds and fertilizers. Otherwise, these information we cannot see, we cannot watch there on the TV in big news channels, definitely. So community radio that come forward and that tells the farmers about the seeds and fertilizers of different crops. Second example, another example is a newspaper called Khabar Lahariya, run by 8 Dalit women in Chitrakoot, UP, Uttar Pradesh. And this newspaper that was even written in local language Bundeli, so that the people of that area, they get the different information through that Khabar Lahariya. So local media means that is locally present, and that includes the issues of the small areas and that involve the ordinary people in the different stories. That is local media. So this is all about the different topics of this chapter. As in in lecture number 1, we talked about media, mass media, then we talked about technology and media, money and media, and very important part, media and democracy, balance report. What is the balance report? What is the link between the big business, the corporate section and media? What is this local media? So these are the some important topics there in the chapter. Today we have covered all the topics of this chapter. Now it's time for homework, and you will do these questions in your fair register. Do the following questions. Number 1, in what way does the media play an important role in a democracy? That we discussed. So write its answer. Number 2, what do you understand about the link between media and big business houses? What is the link between them? There is one of the question, even you can see, you can even one more part is there in this question. Can you give the diagram a title? In your book, basically the diagram is given. That title you can write there in your book itself. That is given. You can write the title, role of media in business. Okay, and then the link here you can write. The next question it is, you have read about the ways in which the media sets the agenda. What kind of effect does this have in a democracy? Provide 2 examples to support your point of view. Means according to you, you have to give the 2 example that what kind of effect that does have in a democracy according to the setting of agenda. Okay, 2 examples you will give here. Number 4, the question is, what is a balance report? Number 5, what do you mean what do you mean by the term censorship? Here you will write what is censorship. So these are the questions that you will cover. Now it's turn for the homework solution of lecture number 1. Question 1, it was, what is media? And its answer is, media is the plural form of the word medium, and it describes various ways through which we communicate in society. This is media. Second, it was, It refers to all means of media or communication. Question 2. Define the term mass media. Its answer is the means of communication that reach large number of people at one time, such as television, newspaper, magazine, radio, is known as mass media. Number 3. The question was, how has technology helped media? So answer is number 1. Mass media has become popular due to the advent of the cable television and the internet. Number 2. Changing technology and making technology more modern has helped media to reach to more people. Number 3. It has even improved the quality of sound and the images people get to see through the mass media or different means of media. TV images travel huge distances through satellite and cable. Next is, television has brought the world closer to us, because through television any of the picture from any part of the world we can see within seconds. So it brought the world closer. Number 4. The question was, how is media closely related to money? Its answer is number 1. The different technology used by media such as lights, cameras, recorders, satellites, etc. are very expensive. Number 2. In a newsroom, along with the newsreader, there are a number of people who help in broadcasting the news. Mass media therefore needs a great deal of money to do its work. So that's why it is closely related. Media uses a number of ways to earn money. One way is by advertising different things like cars, chocolates, clothes, shoes, etc. So that's it for today. Thank you and have a nice day.